Were there lots of other Japanese American kids in class?
Not many, no. We were my sister and myself were the only two in that school at that time, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
Just more kids, get to know more kids, yeah. Mm-hmm. Some city kids and some, of course the city of Visalia that we were in at that time had 2 elementary schools, you know, and so the Japanese kids that lived in the city were closer to another school, so they were going there. So we were in the suburbs, and there weren't any other Japanese around at the time.
At this time, you know, before the war, how accepting was the community of Asian Americans?
Well, I didn't have any problems. We didn't. Probably because, partly because our neighbors were immigrant Italian families having vineyards. So I think that they felt like they had just come into the country, and so they weren't about to. I know that the immigrant family next door, Mrs. Mangini, used to have me stop by and have dinner with them, and one day I asked her about what this was. She said it was spaghetti, and don't you have it at home? She said, no. She says, well, you listen to me and you tell your mother how to make the spaghetti, and that's how my mother started making spaghetti at home. Yeah.
Just like in the old country in Italy then. So yeah, she made authentic spaghetti then. Yeah,
well, it was well, you see, when things are hard to get, you make do, you know. If you don't have a hamburger, why, you just mince up some bacon, things like that, you know. But she gave me dried tomatoes to take home, cook it with, yeah. And other things. The other Italian neighbor asked me to stay one day, and I couldn't tell my mom I wasn't going to come home, so I stayed anyway. But I sat down and at the dinner table with him, and there are glasses in all our places. And Father comes in and he pours everybody a glass of wine. You know, all little kids, you know, elementary kids, not strong wine, but. So I had my first glass, well, it was half a glass of wine when I was a little kid. Italian red wine. Yeah. But that's the way it was.